Black Country derby. West Bromwich Albion against Wolverhampton Wanderers in the second division. Current form doesn't matter in local derbies. It's a matter of pride. And neither of these two teams will want to be the defeated side this afternoon. The Albion side looks a bit like this. It's number 1, Stuart Naylor. Number 2, Darren Bradley. Number 3, Darryl Burgess. 4, Brian Talbot. 5, Stacey North. 6, Chris White. 7, Mark Barham. 8, Don Goodman. 9, John Thomas. 10, Bernard McNally. Number 11 is Tony Ford. The 2 substitutes, Gary Robson and 14, Kevin Bartlett. The Wolverhampton Wanderers side is number 1, Mark Kendall. Number 2, Gary Bellamy. Number 3, Mark Venus. Number 4, Floyd Street. 5 is Shane Wesley. 6 is Nigel Vaughan. 7, Andy Thompson. 8, Mick Goodin. 9, Steve Bull. 10, Andy Much. 11, Robbie Dennison. The 2 substitutes, 12, Keith Downing. And 14, John Paskin. There is the man that West Brom will have to stop, Steve Bull, of course, ex-Albion. He played 9 games here at the Hawthorns and scored 3 goals, but was told by Albion's manager at the time, Ron Saunders, he wasn't good enough, and was signed by Wolverhampton Wanderers for a measly £75,000. West Brom play this match after 3 successive victories. 1 in the Littlewoods Cup, the other 2 both in the league, all away victories as well. It started at West Ham United where they won 3-2, and then they made a miraculous comeback in the Littlewoods Cup to take themselves into the 3rd round. They were 3-1 down from the first leg, but beat Bradford City away from home 5-3 to go through on away goals. And then it was last Saturday at Watford where they won by 2 goals to 0. A goal by John Thomas opened the scoring for Albion, and Chris White made it 2. The referee for this afternoon's match is Mr. Kate Morton from St Edmunds. His 2 linesmen are Mr. G. Manuel with the red trim flag, and with the yellow trim is Mr. R.J. Harris. Today's mascot for West Bromwich Albion is 9-year-old Craig Dent, who is a pupil at Comberton Middle School in Kidderminster. He's a junior baggage member and he plays for Broadwaters Football Club, and his favourite player is Don Goodman.
Brierly Hill, West Midlands. And also a special warm welcome to our match sponsor today.
The Wolverhampton Wanderers mascot is 8-year-old Paul Lukowicz, who is a pupil at Cottonwall End Primary School, Sedgley, and his favourite player, of course, is Steve Bull. Well, the match is all tickets were sold last Wednesday afternoon and never once went on public sale. The reason for this, there was a voucher scheme in operation. Fans had to receive their voucher for their home fixture against Blackburn Rovers to obtain themselves entry into the ground. Albion currently the better of the 2 sides in the second division. Albion have 3 points more than Wolverhampton. Brian Talbot has stressed the fact that there will be no man-to-man marking on Bull or Much. He claims it's 2 against 2, North and White against Bull and Much. And it's Wolves who get the Black Country derby away for the first time since 1983. The first of the ex-Albion players, Dennison, was tackled on the ball, and it's a Wolves throw-in. Venus with the throw. Venus again. Across the face of the goal, which could only fall to Mick Gooding, who lost it to Tony Ford. Chris White looking as calm as he's ever been at the back. Back to Stuart Naylor. Bradley. Naylor made his 150th appearance for West Brom last Saturday at Watford. offside on Bull. So a free kick to West Brom, just outside their own penalty area. Chris White with the free kick. Goodman lost out in the air. It's cleared. Eventually, Talbot could only miss Q, but it found Burgess. Andy Thompson with the throw, looking for Much. Gets the ball back yet again, and still looking through there for Dennison. Well, certainly an opportunity for Wolves. Dennison was unmarked and had plenty of space to move. Four players in the Wolves lineup, but all at once on West Brom's books. Andy Thompson, who wears 7, Steve Bull, of course, wearing 9, Robbie Dennison at 11, and one of the substitutes, of course, is John Paskin. Goodman and Street allegedly fouls Goodman, and a free kick goes to West Brom. Well, Goodman skipped past Shane Wesley with ease there. Sure, Wesley wants that to happen again. Goodman leaves them those positions. And it's Tony Ford who finds himself on the left-hand side of the field now. Bradley found Barham, who floats it in for Chris White. And the shot, and an excellent save by Mark Kendall. Absolute rasping shot by Darryl Burgess. In fact, that was Mark Barham with a shot who could have nearly scored his first goal for West Brom. It's Barham now. North flicks it on, and Ford was unmarked at the far post. Wolves in 6s and 7s at the back at the moment. Finally get it away to Dennison, who has much in support, but much is offside. And the danger comes to an end for West Brom. Albion certainly making themselves an opportunity. An excellent shot by Barham, excellently saved though by Kendall. Bellamy. Burgess. Street. Bull. And Albion work the ball back. And that's looking for John Thomas. Past Venus, but a slip. Loses control. And Venus manages to get the ball back. Bradley. Well, John Thomas has hit the Albion first team with a bang. He scored 3 goals against Bradford, a hat-trick. And he scored one last Saturday, which brings his tally to 4 in only 3 matches. He starts his 4th match this afternoon. The referee not too happy about where the ball was positioned. And Venus still tries to earn a few extra yards. Ball falls back out as Goodin tries to force himself an opening. Goodman, one-on-one with Street. He finds Thomas. And now it's football by Albion. Barham playing his first home match since he joined Albion on a month's trial. That month's trial has now been extended to yet another month. Talbot obviously happy with what he's seen so far. Goodman finding some good space. Vaughan. Thompson. The ball was looking for Bull, but Chris White could have found himself in a spot of trouble if he wasn't quick enough to react to his mistake. Shane Wesley winning over Thomas. Burgess cut out by Thompson. McNally. Thomas and Goodman shot. Was nowhere near the goal. And Kendall catches with ease. Burgess. Talbot. We found Darren Bradley well in the right-hand side of Albion. Barham. Thomas was well tackled by Wesley. And well distributed by Nigel Vaughan. The ball lost control. Ball. McNally found Burgess. Floyd Street. Vaughan and Bellamy. Much flicked it past Chris Wise, but Stacey North gets it back to Naylor. Albion managed to keep their first clean sheet of the season last Saturday. They've leaked in an enormous amount of goals compared to last season. Talbot. Two Albion players going for the same ball. Burgess. Well, Talbot brought down the Wolves player, but Wolves carry on, and it's Bull in front of goal, but it was an excellent tackle by Bradley, which foiled Bull's first scoring chance of the match.
Just repeat that, please, message.
Good advantage played by the referee. Talbot obviously brought down Nigel Vaughan.
Lee Dugan to gate 1C.
Forward. Thomas making the run. Bellamy watches the ball and distributes it to Thompson. Burgess. Give a Barham, who was chased into the box. Mark Kendall, one of three goalkeepers at Wolverhampton. Goodman. 22-year-old Venus, the youngest player in the side this afternoon. Albion have younger, of course, as Darryl Burgess. He's only 20. It looked like a push there on John Thomas. The ball is chopped down by Chris White, and he went down quite heavily. Actually Wolves' third major derby in a month. They played Aston Villa twice on a home and away basis in the Littlewoods Cup second round. They eventually went out. But Bradley's also receiving some attention. Talbot will be very cautious of that fact. Albion's injury crisis is now just deteriorating slightly. Robson and Goodman back to full fitness. Robson made quite a miracle recovery, in fact, from a badly bruised ankle. Bellamy with the free kick. Stuart Naylor has no problem in collecting. Goodman lost control with Floyd Street. Still Goodman though. Knocks it past Venus. But the very experienced Jamaican Floyd Street knew exactly how to deal with it. Bradley still feeling the after effects of a knock he received. Takes a throw in. That one didn't come off. He was trying to read McNally's mind. North. Well, he found Goodman well. Goodman trying to make himself some room again. Floyd Street is doing the marking job on him extremely well. Venus. Much. Darryl Burgess. Burgess couldn't find Thomas, and it went out of touch. Thomas lost out to Thompson. Ford won the ball back as Bellamy brings it away for Wolves. Denison. And Stacey North for Albion. Looking for McNally, who wins it. And wins it again for Goodman. A great save by Kendall again. Bernard McNally certainly felt the after effects of two very, very strong challenges. McNally's been in impressive form over the past couple of weeks and has been the stronghold behind Albion's 3 victories. 2 excellent chances though. Both well saved by Kendall. Ball comes back for Wolves. North didn't make the strong enough challenge there. Burgess looked like he brought the ball away, but the referee claims he did it unfairly. Bellamy. Flicks on for ball, and Naylor makes it a very impressive save. And he's certainly feeling some pain as well. Goodman though. Naylor, I think, will need some treatment. Goodman still going through at the moment. Goodman brought down by Venus. But Naylor went diving in at Steve Bull. But that was another chance for either side to score there in the past 3 minutes. Bernard McNally, a bit of an expert at these, not on that occasion. Bradley flicked it back inside, but Floyd Street could only hit it at Goodman. Chris White. And he earns the corner. The referee has to be notified before the trainer can come on and give Naylor some attention. At the moment it's Talbot who's been spoken to. At long last it looks like he can. Certainly went flying in a ball. And Talbot also looks extremely concerned with the fact that he might be seriously injured. player, of course, on Wolves' first-team squad that used to play for Albion is Alistair Robertson, of course. He played over 400 matches for Albion in central defence and actually was in the Albion side the last time these two teams met here at the Hawthorns. On that occasion, it was a 3-1 victory to Wolves in 1983. It's all ex-Albion, of course. Wolves, I can name another one for you, Gary Pendry. He's now one of the coaches at Wolves after he was dismissed by Birmingham City. Naylor looks fit to continue. Well, it could just be a case that he has to continue. Still really getting back to full fitness after a cartilage operation. Meanwhile, at the other end of the field, it's a corner. Ford took it. That'll come back to either Ford or McNally. Ford plays the ball to McNally. Ford swings it in. Chris White and Venus. Bellamy, the skipper, played it away, but Talbot won the ball off much. Thomas. The ball just went out of play. Darryl Burgess. The West Brom throw, found Chris White. Given the opportunity for Naylor to get his leg right after that collision with Bull. It's Bull again. Chris White is in full control at the back, but Naylor gave that away to Bull. Talbot, Burgess. Came off Floyd Street's foot, and it's a West Brom throw. Goodman. Andy Thompson. There's a man behind the Goodman tackle there. As Albion still pile the pressure on. It'll be a Stacey North long throw in. The flick on was right, and it'd be North. He powered one in, but took 3 or 4 ricochets. Venus. Andy Mudge. It was either Talbot or Bradley who was alleged to have fouled. Bradley's still limping. Trying to shake off the earlier knock. Tony Ford. On that left-hand side. Ford taking on Floyd Street. He got the cross in, but it'll be a goal kick. So 6,000 Wolverhampton supporters. To buy their tickets in advance, of course. It's the former Welsh under-21 international Mark Kendall with a kick. Albion again. McNally. The early cross nearly found Thomas. Talbot. Tackled by Gooding. Dennison. The Irish international was on international duty last Wednesday. Dennison brought down Bradley is still not at all fit. He's on the floor again. I believe it is 81st full match for Albion this afternoon. Recent signings, Mick Gooding, who was signed in the pre-season spell from Peterborough for £85,000. He was actually in the Peterborough side who beat the Albion 3-0 in the Littlewoods Cup last season. In fact, he was actually the captain of that side. Albion couldn't do the miracle like they did last Wednesday. They only won 2-0 in the second leg, Stowe went out. Bradley still on the ground at the moment, receiving some treatment. He gets still limping. So already a couple of casualties for Albion. The referee wants Nigel Vaughan, who played alongside Kevin Bartlett, the Albion sub, in their time at Cardiff. Vaughan with the free kick. It's away by Talbot, but Naylor put his body behind this shot by Dennison. White. Saw an infringement somewhere. Andy Much was the culprit. Well, Darren Bradley obviously just cannot continue, and Gary Robson, who makes his miracle comeback, comes on after only 25 minutes.
Substitute for West Bromwich Albion, Gary Robson replacing Darren Bradley.
Robson will just fill in at right back. Barham. Look, a handball, Talbot. But Talbot dispossessed by Dennison. Dennison just waiting for some support. He's got Much free on this side, but Much a bit annoyed that he didn't get the ball. Burgess. Burgess, missed out, and Steve Bull is brought down. With yet another free kick to Wolves. Gary Bellamy, 27-year-old, signed from Chesterfield. Floyd Street missed the header. And Wolves just beginning to find their pattern in the game. Just having some heavy pressure for the first 10-15 minutes. Wesley. Looking for Much. Much turns, but Robson and Chris White are there. Venus. Much. Found Vaughan, but the tackle was by White again. It was kept in, and Goodman turned Wesley, but had nobody in support. Dennison. White, and away by McNally. Not as far as Andy Thompson, and Bull isn't able to keep it in. Indeed he was, actually, even though he slid in at the photographer behind the goal. And Wolves in their first corner of the afternoon. Exactly 25 minutes gone. It's West Bromwich Albion 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. in the local Midlands derby. Bellamy over the crossbar. Wesley, foul Thomas. North. Found Thomas. Tries to turn and pull the cross in. Indeed, he got the cross in. And Goodman flicks it back. And a goal by Brian Talbot. Albion in front. He took it sweetly on the volley. It's the corner of Mark Kendall's goal. West Brom are in front, 1-0. They heard 27 minutes, the goal time. Wolves will want to reply quickly, it's much. And the tackle by White and a corner. So just as Wolves were finding their pattern, Albion take the lead. Naylor collects well. And the danger over. Venus heading the wrong way. Floyd Street in command. McNally found Goodman. Robson, Talbot. Barham. The ball is looking for Thomas. Ball is offside. Goodman, Thomas. Bit of confusion between Thomas and Barham. Dennison. Mudchin North. And a free kick goes Andy Mudchin's way. Quite a dangerous position really to give free kicks away, especially after just taking the lead. And this is where Robbie Dennison steps up. Something that he practices. Even though Wolves manager Graham Turner says he misses more than he puts them in training. Dennison, a good save by Naylor. It was on target all the way. And Naylor had to hold it. Naylor's kick just went sky high and not much distance at all. Ford. And Goodman. Plenty of space for Goodman to manoeuvre himself into position. He lost out, and it's Floyd Street who finds Bull, who finds Dennison, who finds Venus. North showing some determination. North actually had a 3-game spell at Wolves on loan from Luton Town. Dennison. Cut out by Robson, who was heavily chopped down by Venus. That looked a nasty challenge. Albion's injury crisis is really getting beyond the joke at the moment. It seems to be getting better now. Darren Bradley's already limped off. Naylor's took a knock. And Gary Robson will take 5 or 10 minutes to shake that challenge off. Naylor having trouble kicking, so resorts to the Wimbledon style. Andy Thompson. Burgess. Talbot. Vaughan. Played along the ground. Barham cuts it out. And these players in support. He's found Goodman. Who found Thomas. The referee allows play to carry on. And Goodman shoots. And just over the bar by Goodman. The referee had played an excellent advantage. And Goodman hit that sweetly with his left foot. Chris White, plenty of time to win that header. Goodman. Floyd Street was in control. Talbot. He was challenged heavily in the back by Vaughan. Street and Goodman. Goodman crosses in, and Thomas. And Barham's shot was deflected away. Another corner to the referee. It's a goal kick. Robson winning. Robson again. Venus and Robson tangling again. McNally and Bellamy, but Bellamy watches it. Goes safely into touch. We've certainly got an interesting game in our hands. Albion having the better of it at the moment. Over 30 minutes gone. West Bromwich Albion 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Brian Talbot after 27 minutes. Vaughan. McNally. And Floyd Street playing it over the top, looking for a ball. Gooding. The challenge was a good one by McNally. Thompson. Vaughan again. Dennison headed it into space, but Naylor and North confusing with each other yet again, which has happened so many times during the season. Tom Venus. Won by Barham. But Talbot winning yet again. Bellamy decided to trap the ball, and Barham attempts to bring it away. A real ding-dong battle at the moment. Ford. The ball was played too far in front of Goodman for him to make anything of it, or has he? No, he hasn't. Thompson and North and Mudge all over the place. To me, that looked more like Mudge backing into North. And North not been able to do a great lot about it. Mudge and North still not at all on friendly terms. That'll be the first booking. The referee will most probably book. No, in fact, he's just booking Stacey North. No, he's not. Butch decided he was going to walk away until the referee called him back. So Mudge is booked, and Stacey North also received the yellow card. So Floyd Street with a free kick. Headed down by Wesley. Vaughan and Bellamy. Chris White away for Albion. Vaughan brings it back for Wolves. And it's Floyd Street. Appeals for a penalty by Wolves supporters that White had pushed Bull. Bellamy. Ball played back to Mark Kendall. He decided in a hurry to kick it. As this time it's North who's alleged the foul was committed on. Into Floyd Street. Well, these decisions seem to be very close together. He doesn't seem to be able to get going with these pushes from high balls. Robson. Goodman gets there first. Goodman brings it away from Wesley and his cross looking for Thomas, which McNally brings back for Ford. And a little chip by Ford. Lovely football. And that would have been some goal. A lovely chip forward there by Ford. Sort of played himself an on-through ball. Talbot. The booze you can hear ringing is that John Paskin is warming up. Chris White. And the free kick to Wolves. Streets, but yet another free kick for Wolves. Away again by Albion. They seem to be very much solid in defence as Goodman was heavily brought down by Gary Bellamy. And that was a very, very nasty challenge. The referee has no hesitation in bringing the book out. And Goodman's been turning all four of the Wolves defenders as easy as pie. There's a yellow card for Bellamy. Goodman's up and about, so we have just over 5 minutes remaining. It's 1-0 to West Brom. It's that Brian Talbot goal which separates the two sides after 27 minutes. It's North. Wasn't a very good free kick at all. Bull. But Chris White steaming in like a steamroller then. McNally. Lost out to Mick Gooding, who was looking for much. Talbot and Vaughan. Vaughan was the winner as Chris White brings it off Much. Plays a lovely ball to Goodman. He's been heavily marked again, 2 players on him, which always leaves the extra man, that's Barham, who crossed the face of the goal. Talbot. Burgess. Knocked it forward, but McNally couldn't control it. Applause round the ground for some good football by West Brom. Gooding. Much. Burgess committed the foul and a free kick to Wolves. Seem to get the free kicks in more or less the same position. It's either Bellamy or Street to take it. On this occasion, Gary Bellamy takes it. Doesn't seem to have made much of them as yet. Much is unmarked, but it's over the bar. Much and Bull both have had their chances now. You see, we're coming up to half-time. It's the partnership that scored 121 goals in 2 seasons, and that's only the league. Bull got 50 last season, and that was Stacey North, who cleared it behind his own goal line, and it's a corner. Saying Bull got 50 goals last season, he's got 8 already this season, and Andy Much got 23. Naylor holding all the way for that one. Decided Naylor was either time wasting or took too many steps. Obviously he was adjudged it was time wasting, and now this is an extremely dangerous position if Wolves were to score from here. Albion would not be at all happy. A very harsh decision against Naylor, who in fact was booked for a similar thing, time wasting, against West Ham. Well, they've got every player back, bar 2, in the wall. No gaps can be left at all as Dennison attempts to smack one into the net. Indeed he does! Robbie Dennison makes it 1 apiece here at the Hawthorns on more or less a stroke of half-time. As the goal, goal erupts behind him. So Talbot's goal is cancelled out. Thompson with the throw. Wolves will be happy to go in 1-1 at half-time now. Dennison again. Robson. And watched by Much. Bull. Chris White tussling. And that goes for a West Brom throw. Goodman. Venus clears, but not as far as Talbot, who has to find space, and he finds Robson. Bellamy. North. Found Ford. Goodman. McNally. McNally was fouled. And a free kick to Albion. Barham with a free kick. Away by Thompson and Vaughan. Burgess will attempt to put Albion back on the attack as that one goes in front of Thomas, but he's offside anyway. Bull was back there defending. Now on the stroke of half time, it's West Brom 1, Wolves 1. North. Street. Chris White. Thomas chasing. Bellamy gave it away and Thomas. It needs a good cross, but instead he brought it back. And Floyd Street was able to get it back to Mark Kendall. Much. And North commits the foul. Well, these two have been tussling all afternoon. Happy with what North is saying to him. North already booked, of course, after watching step. Free kick seems to be the Wolves' speciality, but that one at all didn't come off. Naylor making sure he gets the ball. Wesley. Goodman played it too far in front. And it was a late challenge which Goodman will get booked for. We've got 2 bookings apiece and we've got a goal apiece as we approach half-time. As I've been saying for the past 5 minutes, we're actually played 4.5 minutes of time added on for this half. And again, a free kick to Wolves. The free kick. Bull shoots and shoots wide. We've now played over 5 minutes of time added on. Thomas. Talbot. Mark Kendall collects. And the end of the first half, an exhilarating half, in which the Albion fans boo because of a decision they did not like that the referee made. The decision caused the equaliser by Wolves, Robbie Dennison, on 42 minutes. But that goal cancelled out Brian Talbot's volley on 27 minutes from good work by Mark Barham and Dom Goodman. So the first half comes where Naylor has a word with the referees, not at all happy with the decision. Naylor, a very unhappy man at the moment. Mark Kendall also wants to work for some type of reason. The boos echo around the ground for the referee. The half-time score, though, is West Brom 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. 1-1. And we get away for the second half. And it's Ford. Who fouled North rather. And a free kick goes to West Brom. No changes at half time. Teams line up for the second half as they were. Burgess. Chris White skidded off the top of his head. Thompson, Robson, and Barra found Naylor. Burgess. White. Goodman chasing. The cross finds Thomas. Feeds it through to McNally, who's certainly been closed down very quickly. Burgess for Albion again. McNally. An excellent ball. Good one was tackled though. Robson. McNally. Handball was given. It was Denison the culprit. And it's a West Brom free kick. Floated in. And Thomas with the header. North found himself in plenty of space in front of Much. Thompson and Bull found it at his feet, but he found it illegally. Burgess found McNally. Good, it's Ford. About to say Goodman. It's Tony Ford, that. Of course, number 11. It's Tony Ford again with this corner. Which Kendall easily collects. His throw was looking for Denison. Tolbert burst through. The foul was committed. Barham. And Ford making his presence felt. He was ready to pounce on that with his head. Is yet another corner in this opening few minutes of the second half. Remember, it's still 1 apiece here at the Hawthorns. It falls for McNally, who hits it and just past the post, and it took a deflection on its way through, so a corner again to West Brom. Ford again. Kendall did not get there. And the shot of the top of the crossbar by McNally. There's a real floater by McNally.
A police message for the owners of the following vehicles: a Metro, registration KNA 557X, and a transit van F329XDA. The owners please return to their vehicles and remove them immediately.
White. Goodman. And away by Andy Thompson. Goodin sliced his effort to put Bull through. Vaughan and Thompson in the thick of things, as well as Thomas. Chris White back to Naylor. There's a definite push on John Thomas. And McNally attempted to take it quickly to Ford, as does Talbot. Talbot now does take the free kick. Nodded on by Ford, and Goodman's ball nearly ran through for Thomas. And Gary Robson can only head as far as Dennison. And a good tackle. And Goodman was going in circles. And Burgess. Dennison for Wolves. Looking for Mudge. Mudge finds the breakthrough. And it's cleared by Chris White. That ball was certainly looking for Bull, who I think will be substituted. No, it's not. It's actually number 6, Nigel Vaughan.
The substitute for Wolverhampton Wanderers, Keith Downing replacing Nigel Vaughan.
The 24-year-old midfielder, Keith Downing, takes the place of Nigel Vaughan as the corner comes in. Venus. Back to Dennison. Skipping past the Albion defence on his way. Floyd Street and Chris White tussling in the air. That took a very lucky deflection for Chris White. Andy Thompson. Gooding. Talbot. And Keith Downing. Much. He wanted too much space and he was offside. McNally. Venus. Looking for Bull. And Chris White. Good enough. But it's a corner to Wolves. So the attention turns to this goal on my right. Albion had their early pressure and now Wolves seem to be taking over. It's away by Ford. The ball not cleared yet. North. Robson. Took late by Bull. Bull and Robson would have played together in the reserves for Albion a few years ago, and also probably lined up with each other in the first team. Robson was another one of Saunders, unlike boys. Robson again, plenty of space for him to work. Looking for Robson again. It's a goal kick to Wolves. With the Wolves throw in. Denison. And Chris White with an excellent clearance. Much isn't offside and Chris White will have to chase. Much. He shoots wide. It looked fractionally offside, but there was no flag. Forward, Goodman and Thomas. Mark Barham brought down Mark Venus. A slight push. And it's Wolves again. Stacey North commits the foul again on Andy Much. Certainly want to make this pressure pay off. They lost their last league match, Wolves, against the leaders Sheffield United. Sean Wesley was nearly in there and Naylor had to tip over. Naylor was marginally off his line as Shane Wesley decided to make a spectacular leap for the ball. But then Downing's header had to be tipped over. The corner again. And Naylor comes for it and collects. But John Thomas is offside. So Wolves' pressure continues. Albion trying to add to 3 successive victories. This time it's Andy Much who's offside. Naylor with the kick. The foul was on John Thomas. And the man who committed it was Shane Wesley. So still the game not getting started at all with all these infringements. Talbot. Goodman. And Floyd Street was there to protect. Wolves draw at the moment. Burgess went down heavily. The foul by Downing. He took a knock on the knee, but went for the ball. If needs be, I've got a fresh pair of legs to play up front. Kevin Bartlett, of course. Venus. North. No offside as Wolves try and catch Albion on the trap. It's yet another free kick. and Chris White. But he headed wide. Even as Thomas attempted to come in and just knock it past Kendall, who was going the other way. Another good kick by Kendall. And this has put Tony Ford away. But a good tackle by Bellamy has halted Ford for the moment. McNally, an excellent turn. McNally, well, he drove that extremely wide. Goodman. A good touch to McNally. And McNally fouled by Keith Downing. And it's now Albion who have the pressure. It's really swinging from side to side, this match. Away by Bellamy, falls to Talbot. Barham, he kept it on, but there was no Albion player in support for him. Burgess didn't control the ball and it span off him into touch. Denison. And the corner's given. Wolves, for one moment, thought they might have had a penalty. It was a fair challenge. And Wolves will want to make a good opportunity out of this corner. They've only won once away from home. And they'll certainly want to improve that record if they're to return to the First Division. Albion's record away from home is actually the best in the Second Division. They've scored more goals away from home than anybody else, and they've won more than anybody else. Foul was on McNally. Just under half an hour remaining. It's still West Brom 1, Wolves 1. North. It's a slip by Ford. Away by Gooding. Talbot kicks it back. McNally and Thomas. Floyd Street. Back to Kendall. Wolves, I'm sure, will be quite satisfied with the draw. I know for sure that Albion won't. A real mistake there. Has let Steve Bull in, but his shot was never going to test Naylor. Burgess. Barham. Robson for West Brom. He was taken from behind by Downing. That brings his tally to 3 fouls he's committed since he came on in the 55th minute. It's Stacey North with the free kick. He'll aim for Chris White. Talbot. Burgess just let it slip, but Andy Thompson may have given away a corner. Instead he resurrects his hopes of getting the ball, and he only gave away the throw-in. It'll be a Stacey North long throw. Should have been so vital at certain stages in matches during the season and last season, of course. It falls for North again, who gently crosses it in, and it falls for Barham, whose shot was deflected away for a West Brom throw. North will make his way over to the other side of the field now. It's flicked on by a Wolves own player, and that'll be a corner. Actually, Mark Venus, who attempted to head the ball away, so he headed it back towards his own goal. Corner comes in. White gets the flick. The referee spotted a bit of pushing. And Wolves earn themselves a free kick inside their own penalty area. Floyd Street and Chris White. Venus heads away. Robson and Dennison. Dennison's feet were too high and it's a free kick. North. Goodman. McNally. That's over the bar. Continuous chant around the Hawthorns. Brian Talbot's the one and only. North. McNally. McNally again. Floyd Street. Now Burgess. McNally. Burgess again. Crosses it in. Talbot. Goodman. Handball, surely. No. Well, a blatant handball. Steve Bull brings it away, and Gary Robson will have to do some covering. But a handball there by Shane Wesley has not been seen by the referee or the linesman. Goodman. And the clearance was not good by Bellamy. Thompson brings the ball under control, did extremely well. Chris White has made a dreadful mistake. Stacey North has to make up for it. I don't think he will, but Naylor has. Wolves had a chance, but they didn't take it. Chris White to Burgess. Albion begin yet another assault on the Wolves goal. Steve Bull is is offside. Burgess. Goodman. Burgess again. Goodman. Floyd Street. Aerial combat. Chris White watching the ball and has to put it into touch just to keep it safe. The linesman spotted an offside, Andy Much this time. Burgess. McNally. Talbot. It's brought down by Gary Bellamy. And Albion earn themselves a free kick just outside the Wolves penalty area. 15 minutes remaining. West Bromwich Albion 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. McNally, straight against Street. Burgess. And a shot off Shane Wesley's legs. And Robson. Has to make up for himself losing the ball, and he's still chasing. Wolves come out in numbers as Steve Bull makes a darting run. He gets the touch, but it wasn't enough to knock it across to his partner Andy Much. Tony Ford. Goodman. And McNally. Talbot heads it on, looking for Thomas, who finds space. And a good save by Kendall. A hat-trick of saves by Kendall during the match has kept Wolves in the fight. Denison brings it away for Wolves. And they Much chasing with Chris White. McNally and Keith Downing. Chris White knocks it over for Thomas. Wesley's there, and Downing wanted too much time and Talbot took it straight off him. And the referee gets in the way of McNally. North. To try and contain Steve Bolt. The only thing he could do was put it into touch. The Wolves are now on the attack. Downing. A good tackle by Robson. Bull. And Gooding. Shots flew against McNally. McNally brings the ball away for Albion. And that's a run made by Thomas. That's too far. Concedes a throw-in. Venus to take it for Wolves. Much. He's looking to try and play ball through. Naylor, no problems at all. Goodman flicks it on. Ford trying to get himself into some space. Bellamy with the clearance. Mick Gooding. And Floyd Streets. Hits it onto the top of McNally. Dennison. Right and north. A good ball. Goodman looking for Ford. Floyd Street deals with it in the right manner. Talbot. And a push, surely on Thomas, no. Dennison, cut out by Robson. Much, Downing. Steve Ball trying to make himself some room at the moment on the near side. And that goes for a Wolverhampton Wanderers throw-in on the far side of the field. Goes to Wolves. In a dangerous position too. And it comes and it's headed away. Downing shoots. Saved and Steve Ball. No, Andy Much is offside. Shot was by Downing. Much had already began a run on Naylor, but he was offside when he touched the ball in. Goodman. Attempted to get his cross in, but it was hit right at Venus. North. Downing. Straight at Talbot. Who looks to put Goodman away. That's too far. To West Brom. 10 minutes remaining. It's still 1-1 here at the Hawthorns, the Black Country derby. But White found himself some room to jump above Bellamy and Street. Some hesitation in defence by Albion. North had obviously handballed it, but the referee wasn't looking the right way. I think we could be seeing Kevin Bartlett in the next couple of minutes. McNally played it out wide for Tony Ford. He certainly can make an impact when he wants to. Brought down, it was a penalty. Albion's chance has come. Mark Venus will protest, but the referee will have none of it. It's up to Bernard McNally now. He's had one penalty already this season, and it was against West Ham, and he actually won the match in the last 5 minutes. Well, it's in more or less the same position. We've got about 6 or 7 minutes remaining. It's one apiece, and McNally could clinch it. He saved it. Kendall saves the penalty. McNally's chance has gone. As Wolves come away, Andy Much. It's hard to describe what we're going through McNally's mind at the moment. That could have been the clincher. Tony Ford earned the penalty. I'm sure he'll be just as disappointed. But it's all over now. It's still one apiece and the game is still not won. Thompson with the throw. Chris White headed away and away by Burgess. Thomas was fouled and Talbot tries to hurry things on. Kevin Bartlett is still ready to come on when needed. As is John Paskin for Wolves. North plays it out and it's a throw into Wolves. Just over 5 minutes. Ford. Thompson again with a throw. Burgess heads it away. But Wolves aren't finished yet. The ball is just about cleared by Albion. McNally. That comes off a Wolves player. Now John Thomas, who has been held and shoved by Wesley again. There's McNally. He leaves it for Burgess. Now we wanting to push men up and go for the winner. McNally headed away by Bellamy. McNally again. And flicked on for Thomas. But the ball was played back by Bellamy. Three minutes to go. It's West Bromwich Albion 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. Here at the Hawthorns. And the big chance was missed only 3 minutes ago. Bernard McNally missing from the spot after Tony Ford had been bustled over by Shane Wesley. White. Albion trying to make something in these last few minutes. They've scored an enormous amount of late goals recently though. They sprung one here against Blackburn, one against Sunderland. They never say die attitude that Brian Talbot has got into the Albion players' heads. Now it's Ford looking for another penalty. Well, that one wasn't as obvious as the other one. Venus tricking himself past Robson. Good tackle and now Talbot. No! Foul. The free kick is given. Free kick comes in. Wesley skimmed off the top of his head and Naylor Easily collects. Now he wants it delivered quickly. Goodman flicks it on for Ford. His cross comes in first time, and Thomas, he went too far ahead of him, and McNally really scooped it. Well, the chances have certainly been there. Under 2 minutes remaining, it's still 1-1. I'm sure there'll be at least another chance for one of the sides left. Thomas beating Wesley. Goodman had cut the route off for the pass back. Albion will be killing a few hearts of all supporters. Sure, they'll be beating 10 to the dozen at the moment. Robson put it back in for Ford. It was bustled off the ball by Thompson. Albion wants to take this quickly, and it'd be McNally's job again, I should think. Talbot might take it upon himself to take this free kick. He found Goodman. Played it across the face of the goal, and not very well played by Bellamy. You don't do things like that in the last few minutes. Your side is owning a point. North heads it down, and a great save by Kendall. The header was by Thomas in the very last minute. McNally and Ford. Not fouled by Thompson according to the referee. And Burgess. There's not much time left. The foul was by Ford on Thompson. Bellamy. Burgess heads away. McNally earns the throw-in. We're now into stoppages. It's Floyd Street. Only get it as far as Quizright, but Mark Barham wasn't able to get to it. The ball given away to Robson. Who can keep it in? He can. Talbot. That should be a booking for Talbot. The foul's on Keith Downing. Another good place. No time to commit fouls like that by the manager. Third booking to Albion. As Wolves see a chance of clinching a victory. It's away by Talbot though. Goodman, Albion's last chance surely. Ford. A good tackle by Downing. Much. Cross comes in, and Steve Bulls and marks. He scores in the last minute. Wolves are in front, and it's Steve Bull who has scored it against his old club. He certainly wanted to prove a point to West Brom. We're well into stoppages now, and surely West Brom have lost their chance.
Goal score for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
2 minutes remaining. We kicked off very late in the second half. That's why my time is out at the moment. It's 2 minutes. clinched it on 90 minutes. Steve Bull got the winner, and Albion have still yet only to win one game here at the Hawthorns, apart from their 3 away. Bernard McNally, I'm sure, will have all sorts running through his mind. He missed the penalty, which could have changed it, but the fans are giving him some encouragement. They're chanting his name round the Hawthorns. I'll go through the game. Albion took the lead. Talbot put Albion in front with a volley on 27 minutes. It was that man there, Steve Bull, who clinched it in the 90th minute after an equaliser by Robbie Dennison had made it 1-1 at half-time. The first derby for 8 years here at the Hawthorns ends with West Bromwich Albion 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 2.